Welcome back, and join us as we head back to Nossob for another few days camping, and before Ed and Karin head off into Namibia. After Ed and Karin had gone, we headed out in the morning and headed south for a change. We didn't see much, so we headed back to camp. But later on we heard talk in camp there was a lion family to the north at one of the waterholes, so we set off again. We were stopped by some vehicles in the trail, and we came across this Cape cobra, eating what we reckoned was a mole snake. Can't see her head. And that ball on the right, on the left, just totally, it's just stopped. We found our family. They were at the Line Class waterhole. There was a male, 3 females, 1 elder cub, maybe 9 to 10, 11 months old, and 3 smaller cubs, maybe 3 to 4 months old. They'd been feeding on a hemsbok carcass and all lying relaxing in the shade, but by now it was 18:30 and time for us to head back to camp. We would come back.
You're shooting into the sun from that side, it's worse. That's why I'm going to try it. Yeah. That's better.
Cubs are somewhere in that shadow. Fantastic. Hey? Back at camp we noticed the waterhole is very busy, so we go down and take a look. Indeed it was. There was lots of people in the hide, probably 60 or so. The reason was 2 female lionesses sitting out about 10 metres in front, and further down 2 males, but not much happening. Well, Ed, I don't know what kind of wood that was you gave me, but it certainly burns like heck. This has been burning like that now for about 10 minutes. Good fire though, eh? For some pork strips. Next morning we were up early, got our permit and headed north, back up to the waterhole. And the lines were still there. And even better, the sun wasn't shining in our faces, so we got some better pictures. The waterhole was not as busy in the morning, and it was lovely just to sit and watch the interaction of the cubs and the adults. Really special. We loved it. And that's all that's left of the Hemsbok. Just the bones. After about 30 minutes or so, the lions got up and started to walk away north. They walked into the long grass and within seconds we'd lost them. So we also headed north and back up to Polentswa waterhole and see what we could find up there. Caked up, sitting in the tree. I wonder what they're waiting for. They're normally very busy. Maybe it's a Sunday. Oh, they're flying now. You can see because we got the open windows, we're still driving without aircon. That's 7 days now without aircon, in 40 degrees. Not funny. There wasn't much happening up at Polentswa, so we headed back towards Nossob, stopping at the carcass at the waterhole, and watched the white-backed vultures. There was a lappet-faced vulture in the middle of them, and this one seemed to rule the roost. He's the one with the red. They fight amongst themselves. They must have dragged a piece of the carcass out into the bush. We spotted a small group of kudu at the side of the road, and we stopped and sat back and just watched them as they looked around and then made their way down and crossed the road in front of us. Beautiful animals. last sighting of the day was my first, a honey badger. First one I've ever seen anywhere.
Got something in his mouth as well. He's got a snake.
Is he?
Apologies for the quality of the film. As you'll see, he was a long way away.
He's on a mission.
Carrying it like a little handbag.
Yeah. And now he's stopped.
He stopped again. Ah, it's a long way away. I can't.
Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I see him, but I can't get him in focus. I can see. No, I can't get him in focus.
As we know, there's been a lot of rain, a lot of thunderstorms around. That's a small one, but this is a big diversion. This was probably created by Sandpark staff to try and protect the main track. And hopefully when it dries out, the main track is in use, this will just revert back to bush. That's how you do a panorama at a viewpoint. Drive in a circle. Nossob campsite, Kgalagadi, pretty full, lots of cars, different setups, different rigs, bushmappers, conquerors, our tent here. We're up at the top edge of the campsite, we've got our fire on for tonight's braai, and this is our little kitchen setup with our new shade cloth awning that we had made up. Absolutely works a treat.
Cheers.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
Our
Happy
favourite
camping.
time of the day. Happy
Yeah.
camping. What you cooking, Lorraine?
I'm cooking bean salad. Bean salad. We call it a bean salad. I'm not quite sure what else to call it. It's
Bean
a
salad.
favourite of the family.
It is. Favourite.
Onions, peppers, mushrooms, bit of tomato if you've got it. Bit of Worcestershire sauce, bit of garlic if you want, chilies, and then it's in a baked bean. There you go.
Chicken and sweet potato,
So you just let it cook through for a few minutes and voila, it's ready.
As we head out of the park on our final day, we see lots of water and lots of detours taking us up into the bush, off the side of the road, round bushes, round trees. It's hectic. Easy to drive, four-wheel drive, that's not an issue. But it makes the vehicle very dirty. Oh well, we'll get it washed somewhere. We're amazed at the number of ostrich chicks we see in the park. This is the second or third big group we've seen. Large families, maybe 4 or 5 pairs, and then all their chicks. It makes you wonder, do they have so many because the survival rate is low? What would it be? 10%? 25? 50%? Regardless, it's a wonderful sight. What a magnificent animal. This is our last sighting before we leave the park. So we just stop at Tweerefair and we're going to take a quick splash and dash. Probably about 50 litres. You can see the car has really come through again. We've had a lot of puddles and whatnot, mud. You can see the mud flaps in the back of the trailer taking a bit of strain, but thankfully we've still got tyres with no punctures. But that is hectic, spraying up the trailer, and that's coming off there, hitting the trailer, but it's coming off. You can see the difference. Okay, no mud guard on this side, mud guard, clean side. Definitely makes a difference. Okay, how much is that? 60, perfect. There's my wife shooting up in the car, holding her chicken sandwiches and whatnot. So let's hit this road, eh? Even the tanker gets covered in mud in this park. Anyway, that's us. We're leaving the park, all muddy, from the reception. It's goodbye to the Kgalagadi. Arriving in Upington, we were recommended to go to Fitted for our tyres. We dropped the trailer at their depot and began to look for a workshop to recharge our aircon. It's been 35 to 40 most days. We really need this fixed. We found high-tech that can do the job, but tomorrow's a public holiday, so we head to Kgalagadi's, camp and chill before we return on Wednesday. It's a simple job for a fully equipped workshop. The winch electric wire has been rubbing on the gas pipe and caused the leak.
Somewhere down in here, this pipe has been rubbing against the winch wire on that side.
New pipe, regas the system, and we're all good to go. And while we waited, the reception highly recommended the Red Ox for breakfast. Well, we don't need to be told twice. Over our drinks we ordered breakfast and relaxed into the views. We will definitely stop here next time we pass through Upington. Thankfully our air conditioning is working, as we saw 43 degrees in Nossob. Later that night it cooled to 35, but at 9:30 at night it's still warm. We head for home, coming down via Kgalagadi and the spectacular Finrainsdorp Pass, before joining the N7 and heading home with two very dirty vehicles. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you have. It helps our channel, and hope you join us in the next one.